All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about something that is absolutely non-negotiable: how we handle missed calls. This isn't a friendly suggestion. It's a core part of your job that directly impacts whether we win or lose. So listen up. Let's start with the most important idea. Just read this and let it sink in. A missed call is not a small mistake. It is a potential lost job. That's the bottom line. Every time that phone rings and we don't pick it up, we're not just missing a call. We are potentially losing a customer and the revenue that comes with them. It's that simple. So here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll cover the reality of what a missed call actually is. Then, we'll define your absolute responsibility. After that, we'll walk through the exact step-by-step process you have to follow. And finally, we'll wrap up with the common mistakes you need to avoid. Okay, first up, the reality of missed calls. We really need to understand what's at stake here and why every single second matters. When that phone rings, it's not by accident. We literally paid for that call through our marketing. That's a real person on the other end who has a problem and needs help right now. It's a red-hot opportunity, a potential job, just waiting for us to grab it. So I want you to think about this. Put yourself in the customer's shoes. What happens the instant their call goes to voicemail? Do you think they just sit there patiently hoping we'll call back eventually? No way. Look at this timeline. It is brutal, but it's the truth. At 0 seconds, we miss the call. 15 seconds later, that's barely enough time to take a breath. They're already dialing our competitor. Within a minute, they could be talking, scheduling, and giving away the very job we wanted. That opportunity is gone forever. It closes that fast. And that leads us right into our second section, your non-negotiable responsibility. This all comes down to something we call the ownership principle, and it is the foundation of how we operate. The principle could not be more simple. If you are on the clock, you are 100% responsible for that missed call. Not your coworker, not your manager, you. You own the callback, you own taking action, and you own the attempt to recover that lead. It really comes down to these two mindsets. You either own it or you ignore it. And ignoring it is not an option. That thought, oh, someone else will handle it, you need to erase it from your brain. It doesn't exist here. You see a missed call, you take immediate action. You don't wait to be told what to do. Okay, so you understand the urgency and you understand that you own it. Now, let's get into the how. This is the required callback process. This is your playbook. And let me be perfectly clear about this. Calling back one time is not an attempt. It's the same as doing nothing at all. If you call once and then stop, you have lost that lead. Period. You might as well just throw it in the trash. So here is the exact process. Step 1, you call back 2 to 3 times in a row, right away. No answer, you immediately move to step 2 and send a text. Step 3, give it a few minutes, then try again from that same number. Still nothing. Step 4, you call them from a different company number. This isn't being annoying. This is being persistent, and it's what works. And why do we do all this? Because it cuts through all the noise. When a customer sees multiple calls, they realize, hey, this probably isn't spam. It signals that a real live person is trying to reach them to solve their problem. It shows urgency, and it dramatically, and I mean dramatically, increases the chances they'll actually respond to us. I cannot say this enough times. Speed matters. This entire process has to start the second you see a missed call. Every minute you wait, our chances of getting that customer back plummet. They're already on the phone with someone else. Now for that text message in step 2, keep it simple, short, clear, and to the point. Right away, say who you are. Something as simple as, "This is company, sorry we missed your call, how can I help?" is perfect. It's easy to read and super easy for them to reply to. All right, let's bring it home. We're going to look at the common mistakes that kill these opportunities and recap the core principles you need to live by. Knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. Let's talk about the end of day standard. The rule is simple and there are no exceptions. By the time your shift is over, there should be 0 missed calls that haven't been actioned according to our process. Leaving them for the next shift is not an option. It's a failure and it costs us money. And this table just connects all the dots. You call once and stop? The lead is lost. Simple as that. You wait too long to call? Well, you just booked a job for our competitor. You don't bother sending a text? You missed a wide open chance to connect. And assuming they'll call us back? That's just lost revenue. Every single one of these mistakes has a direct negative consequence. So if you remember nothing else from this, remember these 3 pillars. Number 1, speed. You have to act immediately. Number 2, persistence. You follow the process every single time. No shortcuts. And number 3, responsibility. You own it. End of story. The buck stops with you. I want to leave you with this final thought. A missed call is not a failure. It's a second chance. It's an opportunity to show a customer just how responsive and dedicated we are. But here's the catch. That second chance has an expiration date of about 60 seconds. You have to act on it, and you have to act now.